Barnes McGoo's Booze Reviews. We're doing kind of a casual beer and pizza kind of thing, you know. Casual Friday around Barnes McGoo's Booze Reviews. We're playing ping pong. It's like Google. We haven't played any ping pong. We haven't played any ping pong. I haven't played ping pong since like 8th grade. We're reviewing some pale ales.
Because spring is here.
Spring is here.
And the time is right for drinking beer.
Yeah, and we figured we would just kind of break the monotony of doing whiskey reviews, even though, you know, I'll be honest with you. We've been drinking whiskey today. Do what you will with that information. The first one we're going to crack into is a Styx Pale Ale. Then number 2, we're going to do... it was like my head. We're gonna do Great Divide Pale Ale. Boom, if you can see that in there. Block John's face now. Yeah, that's right. And then we have Citra Pale Ale from Upslope. Coincidentally, these are all Colorado breweries.
This one's from Niwot, Colorado. This one is from Denver, obviously, because it says Denver Pale Ale. And then we got the Boulder, Colorado Upslope.
That one tastes like weed and beads. Let's get into the Styx. Also,
Styx.
If you haven't already, like the Facebook page, like the Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I hate to be the guy that's like, oh, be sure to
subscribe and like,
share, and subscribe down at the buttons below the bell. Hit the bell notification.
Let us know what you think down in the comments.
Let us know what you think down in the comments.
All right. Opening it up. I got my Denver Zoo cup. We're rolling Colorado fucking deep.
Yep. It's got a good color to it. Start off with the color there. I guess that's all I can see.
Looks like wee wee.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like wee wee after like a bad night of drinking too.
Definitely, like when
you got
kidneys hurt.
Like you got kidney problems. If your wee wee looks like this, go to the hospital.
Or just hit up the Breakfast King and tough it out.
Yeah. See, I'm actually kind of curious what kind of hops they use specifically. See, this guy tells you what kind of hops they use in the beer right off the bat, but these guys don't. Maybe we can call them up or something. But
it has kind of that myrcene kind of smell to it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Mangoes and citrus.
Yeah, it does have that kind of myrcene, like terpene smell.
Yep. I'm not a big beer drinker. Johnny's the beer guy.
Beer and whiskey is my drink of choice. I love this beer from Styx Pale Ale. You close your eyes and you think of beer. It's just a classic pale ale. Kind of, I don't know, I guess citrusy, would you say? Kind of.
It's very citrusy.
Like
a grapefruit rind, which normally would not be a good flavor, but in beer, you say it tastes like grapefruit rind. That makes you sound refined, right?
Indeed.
It does have that kind of citrus rind flavor to it.
Yeah.
I just like this beer a whole lot. I personally think pale ales are one of the most difficult beers to make. You can easily skew the flavor in any direction.
I believe they call that an India Pale Ale.
Yeah.
When you add too many hops,
it's
just gross.
I hate Spoo!
Or the grain and sometimes the grain and the hop flavors just don't get along. It just kind of depends on the beer. I personally like this one a lot. It's a good version of a pale ale.
Slice of pizza. That's a good pizza beer. If it doesn't go well with pizza, why the fuck are you even drinking it? I want to know.
He has a point there. I'd recommend a pill if you're going to eat pizza.
To the dome. Don't go home because we got one more. What do we got next here, Johnny?
The Great Divide Denver Pale Ale.
All right.
Apparently, it's an American pale ale, which means fuck all to me. Actually curious on what hops they use too. So,
well, who isn't?
Just because I've actually made beer a couple of times. It's fun, but it's one of those kind of work to play chores. So we're gonna give her a pour here.
I still got to catch up. Hold on.
The color's a lot lighter not a lot lighter, but it's definitely got that, you know, you need to go to the doctors if you have a urine like this color to it.
If your wee-wee looks like that,
Right.
eat
Like
some
it
breakfast.
doesn't look so, so yeah, you know, nice normal beer color.
Oh,
You know, whatever.
I'm gonna rinse this thing out even.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna need to do something because cleanse the palate a bit.
Ugh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Why do I do the things that I do? Here we go. Denver Pale Ale.
Winter Paleo, what do you got? So its aroma's not as good as the last one. It's not as sharp on the hops and not as like floral and citrusy, I guess. I think the grain in there kind of muffles the hop aroma a little bit. I don't know. This one has a similar flavor. It's not as good as the Sticks in my personal opinion, but it's real close in flavor and it's pretty good.
It's not off by much. That one has much more of a grapefruit flavor to it.
Yeah, definitely more of the citrusy rind flavor.
Yeah.
This one just not so much. It still has those kind of profiles, like the kind of piney and citrusy flavors from the hops, but
further on the piney side, but more mild in overall flavor.
yeah, it's definitely one of their better ones. I would say that.
Casual Friday. Sports team.
Maybe some of the craft brew snobs might turn their nose up at it, but I think it's a pretty good beer.
Yeah. Also not bad with pizza. The other one, better with pizza. I'm going to tell you. So much better with pizza.
Yeah, the grain flavor is like, it somewhat clashes with it, but it works. It's fine. But there's definitely some pale ales out there where the grain and the hop flavor kind of clash. But this one's, it's not there. This one's good. It may or may not be sessionable.
May or may not be
May
sessionable.
or may not be sessionable.
I personally don't think any beer is sessionable because I will get shit-faced. All right.
Cheers.
Down the hatch.
Nicely done, Great Divide.
Nicely done. Here we go.
All right, so...
I still have beer from the last one.
Oh, no. So, I guess while he's chugging that one like a frat guy, we'll
There's a beer came through my nose, bro.
talk about this last one. So, this is the Upslope one from the Boulder, Colorado. The Citra Pale Ale, I'm guessing, assuming, whatever, that is the hops that they use is Citra hops. It says so right on the can.
Citra hops.
Probably the citrine terpene, yeah?
Exactly.
That's what
Terpenes,
gives
baby.
your hops the flavor, the terpenes, okay? Just so you know.
If you don't know. Because you might
You don't know. But now you know.
Now you know.
So, in this little Porino, yeah.
I'm just playing catch up this whole episode.
I still have, yeah. I'm cheating over here because I only have,
You're cheating.
I have half.
You've been drinking half beers? That's such fucked
That's
up
what
shit.
cheating is about. I'm going to drink these after.
What's it smell like? Beer?
Yes, actually.
It smells exactly like
It smells
beer.
exactly like beer. This one smells really smooth. It has, there's not as much like kind of muddle to the aroma, I guess if that makes sense. There's more of a crisp kind of a hop aroma coming off of this beer. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Oh, actually, I should give it a little palate cleanser.
A little palate cleanser, Mr. Half Beer. I didn't drink it. I'm fucking washing the cup.
I
out.
know.
I'm not drinking that one. Hell no. It looks like the shit that washes up on the shore of a lake.
Seafoam.
A little bit of seafoam.
Seafoam beer.
Has the flavor of crawdad tail and rusty fish hooks.
Yes. Tastes like Louisiana.
On the palate,
On the palate,
I'm getting seagull.
getting seagull
Getting a
and
lot of-
garbage.
Some Wendy's tomato.
This one has a real strong hop flavor to it. It's definitely a lot more bitter than the other two.
I'm looking forward to that.
I hope you don't think it tastes like a...
Like a Coors and Hairspray cocktail.
it's just definitely on the verge. I've had
Wow.
less bitter pale
This,
Indian pale
this
ales.
smells like an IPA.
Yep. This is
And-
close to an IPA's
If you know anything about
flavor.
things I don't like, IPAs are like somewhere near the middle of the list,
He
like
doesn't like IPAs.
right under like Spider Bites, and right above.
Oh, that bad, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right above like
Yeah.
hangnails.
I like very few IPAs. Let's say that.
Oh, I'm all full of beer.
This one is real strong in flavor. The grain flavor, not so much. I don't get so much grain flavor on this one. Just a lot of hop.
Holy Jesus. I don't like this.
It's okay for me. They only use one kind of hop in there. That may or may not be its.
Ooh.
This one is not too. He's going to wash it down with some whiskey. That's not good. Yeah, he's going to wash your beer down with whiskey. Yeah.
Oh, that's what Daddy like.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
God, that makes me seem like a drunk.
A little bit. Yeah, so the Citra Pale Ale, not so good. Didn't care for it too much.
Extremely strong in the hop flavor.
You know.
That's just brutal. Those other two beers weren't bad.
Yeah.
The Denver Pale Ale, not too bad. Mildly piney.
Personally, my favorite out of these three was the Sticks. Good old beer. If you like pale ales and you haven't tried this one, give this one a shot. The Great Divide's not too bad.
Fucking Christ, my neighbor's gonna bust through the floor.
You know, like field day up there?
It's always field day up there, dude. I swear to God. They're training to be professional wrestlers. They're either dogs or kids.
Put them in a closet, I say.
You're not going to win us much favor.
No.
In the
No,
online
putting
community.
kids in a
By
closet.
telling people to lock
your
their children in a closet. You need to lock your kids in a closet. I'm trying to drink in peace.
I ought to say things like that more out loud so that I know how ridiculous they sound.
Before you tell the internet
God
about
dang
it.
it. I'm a horrible person.
Wow, I really am a bad person. Alcohol won't turn you into anyone that you're not.
That's a good point. Getting too deep.
Because that's what we're about here at Barnes & McGoo's Booze Reviews.
You get me?
Let's conclude by saying like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube, fucking Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter bullshit. We don't have a Twitter yet. Cheers to you.
Signing off.
Signing off. Barnes.
McGoo.
Booze.
Review.
Smoking crack.